Hey, craft cocktail and Tiki drink fans, we have an espresso show this time. We're going to cut out some of our segments just for this one particular episode, and we want to make sure that we get you what you need for this fantastic drink. Now, but before we dive into that, I'd like for you to go ahead and hit that subscribe button. And if you don't mind, if you find this video helpful, go ahead and hit that like button and share it out to your friends that you think would benefit from this. This is a great cocktail. It's the Espresso Martini. So before we dive into that, we'll be right back. Hey, welcome back. Did you hit that subscribe button while we were away? You know, we talk about a lot on the show about where people are from, and I really want to have a shout out to some of our regular viewers like Jeff Greer and Nate Blues that, you know, they comment regularly on the videos, and I just want to let you all know that I appreciate all the comments, and I really especially appreciate people that tune in from literally around the world. Like this past week we had Pato from Mexico City. So, you know, keep those comments coming. They're really important to us and we do respond to them. And if you have ideas for future episodes, let us know those too. Alright, so let's get right to it. You know, we're going to talk today about a after dinner drink. A lot of times, you know, we have a cocktail before dinner, but this is sort of a dessert drink, and it's elegant and it's easy to make and it looks fantastic. And all you have to remember is 2, 2, and 2. So let's go pillage the fridge. We're going to need espresso, we're going to need Bailey's Irish Cream, and we're going to need vodka. Now, if you haven't seen it already, check out our video on how to make your own Bailey's Irish Cream. So let's get that started. We're going to start off with our Mixology and Craft Boston Shaker set, and we're going to add in 2 ounces of espresso. Put that right in the mix. 2 ounces of vodka. And today we're using Tito's handcrafted vodka, but you can use whatever vodka that you want. Now you say, Wheeler, you're using vodka in a martini. What about gin? Well, the third ingredient wouldn't go real well with the botanicals that you would find in a gin martini. So that's why we use the vodka today. Now, like I mentioned, we make our own Irish cream here, and check out that video if you've got a second. And then the last ingredient is 2 ounces of our Bailey's. Throw that right in the mix. Now I do that one a little bit last because it's creamy and it does kind of gum up the jigger just a little bit, but that's okay. We want to make sure that all our proportions are correct. Now we're going to set this aside for just a second. Now let's talk about the glassware that you would use in this. Now obviously margarita glasses and martini glasses have grown over time. Let me give you an example. Here is a martini glass, or sometimes it was called a champagne saucer, but it's really still a martini glass from the late 1800s, early turn of the 1900s. Here's a typical martini glass now, and you can see the volume is a lot greater. So I think this is an elegant drink, and I think it's worthy of putting it in an elegant piece of glassware, this turn of the century glassware. So it still is great looking, and it really elevates the experience for whoever you're serving. Now, we need to talk a little bit about presentation on this one. You saw the 3 ingredients, okay? Now, my secret ingredient that I didn't put in the list, I'm going to share now. We're going to take some cinnamon sugar, and all it is just basically a handful of white granulated sugar, and throw in some cinnamon. We use the Badia brand because it's gluten-free, and Bootleg Minnie has to worry about that, so we always take care of her in a great way that way. And then just a little bit of Karo syrup, light syrup, on another plate. Now, what this does with the Karo syrup, it's very neutral in taste. Now, you could just rim the glass with water, but I find that the sugar sticks to the Karo syrup just a little bit better, and honestly, people won't taste it. So we just rim that glass a little bit with that, and just get a good sampling of cinnamon sugar on that rim. Look at that, isn't that gorgeous? Alrighty, so get these out of the way. Now, this is where the magic happens. We're going to just throw in a couple agitator cubes into our Boston shaker set. Give that a good slap. And feel that tin chilling down a little bit. Alright, so we got 2 ounces 3 times. That gives us a 6-ounce cocktail. Not overwhelming, but still great. Nothing to really strain, so we'll go ahead and just put that right in the glass to the top. Look at that. And last but not least, since this is espresso, we're going to just float a few espresso beans right on the top. Now, we like the chocolate covered espresso beans because it lends to the flavor. You don't have to worry about being too hard for whoever you're serving. And there you have it. That's the Espresso Martini Wheeler style. So when you come to Bourbon Bill's Pirate Bar, just ask for the special Espresso Martini, and we're more than happy to serve one up to you. Now, check out our other videos on this channel, and we'll see you next time. And for now, cheers.